What's going on, everybody? I'm coming back to you guys here with another quarantine edition video today. Been doing the same old thing, sitting around trying to keep myself healthy. I hope you guys are all out there staying safe. Obviously it's a tough time for us as a whole, like I said in the last video, but just doing everything I can in my power, look at the bright side and hope this quarantine stuff can be over soon. So today I'm going to bring to you guys the top 10 sneakers for the 2020 upcoming summer. I'm looking forward to getting out of this quarantine and being able to get out and put on some new kicks and throw together some good fits, and it's just been one of the video ideas I'm thinking of. So I came up with a couple ideas. Actually, only a couple of them I have, and some of them are some that I'm really trying to pick up, some stuff that I think you guys might be interested in, to keep you in style for when we get out of this, quarantine pandemic stuff and can get out there and show each other, what we got, and, throw the fly fits back together. So I'm gonna, start from number 10, which I think is, the least hype or least dope, but still something, that makes its way into the top 10. Will work all the way down to number 1. Some of them will be specific colorways, and some will just be something I think is dope, something that you can know it's that one specific sneaker that I think perfect colorway for this upcoming summer.
Whisk, slang it out, whisk, gold metallic knife, I can shake it out.
So starting us off at number 10 is the Air Jordan 4 Metallic Pack. That's actually coming out, I believe, on May 16th. And I think the retail value on those is $180. Don't hold me to that, I could be wrong. Basically an all-white upper. You'll see in the pictures on this side of the screen is all-white uppers with 4 different colors, one being green, orange, red, and purple. I actually think all 4 colors are sick. If I have one to choose from, I think I'm going to try and pick up the orange pair. I don't have anything orange currently in my, in my collection, but I think it would be a dope addition. Obviously, everybody loves a white sneaker in the summer. It's one of the most iconic colors to have in the summer. Something clean, something classy you can throw on with some shorts, dress them up, dress them down. So I think that's the first good one coming out this summer, and it's a decent price value.
Whisk, slang it out, whisk, gold metallic knife, I can shake it out.
Coming in at number 9 is the Blazer 77 Mid Vintage. Obviously, this is a cheaper end sneaker, probably looking only in that $80 to $100 range, and it's something dope. You can throw it on with some shorts, you can throw it on with some mid-calf socks with no sock, and it comes in a bunch of different colorways. Personally, my favorite is just classic white, black swoosh, but it comes with red swoosh, blue swooshes, yellow, green, habanero red, and any color you can think of. And I think that's sick. Classic shoe, affordable price, very clean look. I would actually order probably true to size, maybe a half size up. They do fit a little snug and like width-wise. So if you have a little bit fatter of a foot, I would recommend ordering a half size up.
Whisk, slang it out, whisk, gold metallic knife, I can shake it out.
Moving to number 8 is the Yeezy 700 V3. Obviously, we just had the Alpha color release this past weekend. I actually don't like that one as much as I like the first colorway, which was the Azael, which was more of like that bone colored look. I actually love that shoe. I currently don't have it in my collection. I'm really looking to pick up the Azael. The Alpha is pretty dope. The all black look to me is just not worth it in my opinion. I actually think both of them will look dope in the summer if you pull out the right fit. Obviously, we're seeing something new from Kanye and Adidas, so obviously it's always good to pick up, a new shoe. It did release for a $200 retail, and I believe the Azaels are currently going for a little bit steeper of a price, probably in that $400 to $600 range, depending on size. Alphas right now are sitting about $400 in most sizes, so obviously it's a little bit more expensive of a shoe, but I think it's something dope that you could throw together some good fits with this summer.
Whisk, slang it out, whisk, gold metallic knife, I can shake it out.
Coming in at number 7, a very, very slept on shoe in my opinion. And yes, it's an Air Jordan 1 Mid, a Mid, and that is the Milan colorway. A shoe that I didn't pick up, that I'm going to be getting soon, obviously. It came out for, I believe the retail on them was $130, and they're only sitting in that range of, $150 to $170, depending on sizes. That white with like that beige color with a little bit of pink, I think is the perfect colorway for the summer. Obviously the Mid model is a little bit more sleek than the highs. I love the highs, don't get me wrong. Air Jordan 1 highs is my favorite shoe, model of all time. I just don't think they're made for the summer. I think the Mid is the perfect fit, and I think the Milan colorway is gorgeous. And it's very affordable, obviously being in that 150 to 160 price range. That gives you a lot of options, and it's very neutral colors, which will be able to go with a lot. So that's a good one to look out for, and I should be adding it to my collection soon.
Slang it out with gold metallic knife. I can shake it out.
The next at number 6 will be the Nike Dunk Low, and it's actually 2 colorways. But one is the Syracuse colorway, which is that orange and white, classic, clean slate leather, and the second one being the Kentucky, which is the blue and white colorway. They both released a couple weeks back for $100 retail. Resale on the boats in that $200 to $300 range, depending on the size. And a Dunk Low is the perfect shoe for the summer. It's got that low profile, clean look, especially these 2 colorways, the white and the orange color blocking, and then the white and the blue color blocking. It's just perfectly done. So shout out to Nike for that. I just think both of those shoes are gorgeous. I'm actually in the midst of trying to get the Syracuse pair right now. I do like them a little bit more than the Kentucky, just because I think the colorway works better, and I actually think it's perfect for the summer. So like I said, yeah, that's a beautiful shoe. I don't have a lot of Dunks right now. I actually don't have any. So I'm in the midst of trying to get the Dunk collection up. Obviously, it's the year of the Dunk. It's making the comeback. So that's a good one to check out.
Slang it out with gold metallic knife. I can shake it out.
So currently moving into the second half, the top 5. At number 5, we have the classic, everybody's go-to summer shoe. It's got to be the go-to summer shoe for the next couple of years, and that's just the classic clean white slate Air Force One Low. There's not much to say about it. Beautiful, clean slate, obviously. White on white, it goes with anything, You could dress it up with the button down and some cargo shorts, throw on some Nike shorts and a tee, anything goes. Obviously, they're very affordable. They're only, go on Nike.com, hop on, $90. Can't go wrong with them. One of the cleanest shoes of all time. Some people's favorite shoe of all time. So that's a good one to check out.
Slang it out with gold metallic knife. I can shake it out.
To number 4, everybody's go-to shoe. I actually have 2 pairs currently in my collection, and it's the Yeezy 350 V2. Obviously, you can see I have it right here in both the static colorway and the blue tint colorway. And everybody, I know, Kanye and Yeezy, Kanye and Adidas, yeah, they've made 1,000,001 colorways. What are we gonna do? And half of them look the same. But you can't fault the fact that every time a V2 releases, it sells out. It's Kanye West, man. He's got a way with his will, and he's gonna do what he's got to do, and he's gonna keep producing shoes constantly. With that being said, any colorway. Obviously, I only have 2 right now. I actually just got rid of a couple, but it's the perfect summer shoe. It's lightweight. It's easy to wear with anything. Dress it up, dress it down. You can pretty much find any colorway that you want, especially like the neutral tones. And I don't plan on Kanye, stopping releasing them anytime soon. Obviously, when they come out, retail is $220. I know the linens are coming up this weekend. That's one of the newer pairs to release. Obviously, depending on what colorway and what you're going for, the price range varies. There's anything from retail price at $220. There's some that go all the way up into that $800 and $900 range, depending on the colorway. Obviously, if you're just looking for a summer shoe, I would probably recommend like a lighter tone. Something that's easy to go with.
Slang it out with gold metallic knife. I can shake it out.
Now to number 3. Right now might be my 2020 sneaker of the year, and sadly, I don't have it yet. I'm actually trying to pick it up. One of my boys that lives up the street has them in my size, and that's the Jordan 3 Unsee. A beautiful colorway on one of Jordan's most iconic models. Obviously, it's not an original colorway, so it's not technically a retro of an original release, but Jordan brand, you guys killed it with this one. That all white upper with that elephant print, the little hints of what they call Valor Blue, or UNC Blue, I like to call it. It's a gorgeous shoe. Perfect colors for the summer. Clean look with that light blue. It's just, I need to get my hands on a pair. Retail on them was, I believe, $170. Depending on your size range now, you're probably looking at like that $250 to $350 range. I do expect them to go up over time. It's an iconic shoe, good colorway, and Jordans just always seem to climb in value as time goes.
Slang it out with Go metallic knife, I can shake it out.
Moving to number 2, we're going back to another Air Force One. The price range on this one's a little bit steeper, and that's the Cactus Plant Flea Market Air Force One. That was actually on Nike ID. It was the Nike Bayou collab. Came out towards the end of last year, and they sold out in seconds. People were, jumping and diving for all these different colors. Personally, me, my favorite colorway would be the all-white Air Force One with the letters being outlined in the red. I'll have a picture of them over here. I mean, the white with the baby blue is also a great color. White on white's always clean. There's white on yellow. And then obviously there's the black Air Force One models too, which I'm personally not a fan of black Air Force One, but some of those colorways, those came out dope. I know the black and white's a good colorway. Black and yellow's a good colorway. You're probably looking in the range of 500 plus on most of these, depending if you're going to buy them new or used. But obviously you can't go wrong with an Air Force One in the summertime. Like I said earlier with the plain whites, it's just a classic model and it's easy to wear in the summer no matter what you're wearing. So I'm going to try eventually to pick up a pair of those. I don't know, they're not right now on the top of my list, but it's a classic shoe, and obviously that collaboration with Cactus Plant Flea Market and making them, an ID shoe is always, something that takes it to the next level.
Whisk, slang it out, whisk. Go metallic knife, I can shake it out.
And moving in at number 1, the Nike and Sakai LDWaffle. Now there's a bunch of different colorways of these. Obviously, this one along with the white nylon just released a couple months back, which I was fortunate enough to be able to pick these up for just over retail. There's the original colorways that are originally released, the blue and red multicolor, the green and pink and with the yellow. That was another one. The green gusto, which is actually my favorite colorway to ever come out. The green, the yellow, the orange. I just think it's perfect. That's actually a perfect shoe for the summer. And then there was also the gray and blacks that came out, and the white and blacks that, white and gray, sorry, that came out as well. The price range on those is a little bit steeper. I know for the black and white nylons, right now it's floating in the $200 to $300 range, which is a lot more affordable. And obviously the white on white is the perfect colorway for the upcoming summer. Obviously, if you're willing to spend a little bit more, you might want to look at the green gusto and some of the other colors to bring that color pop to the summer. It's one of the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn. I've worn mine a couple times, and I'm looking to add some more of the Sakai waffles to my collection. I could have been arguably the sneaker of the year last year. It was a toss-up for me between those and the Travis Scott ones. But I do think the Sakai waffle's the perfect summer shoe, and that's why it's at my number 1 spot. So with that being said, that's what I got, man. That's my top 10. I think it's a good variety from Nikes to Jordans, and it's not the classic models you always see with the Jordan 1s. Everybody wants the Jordan 1s. Everybody wants this. Everybody wants that. So I really took time in thinking of this list and tried to think of some stuff that was affordable, and then think of some stuff that had a little bit more hype and value to it. So I hope I gave you guys a good array of what's going on, and hopefully we can get through this whole pandemic soon and this quarantine problem, and get out there this summer and be able to enjoy it, and throw some of our kicks on. Maybe some of you guys will take my advice and pick some of these up. I think it's well worth it, depending on obviously what you like, but that's what it is. We gotta roll with the punches for now, and hopefully we can get out there soon and you can take my advice, and I'll see you rocking some of those shoes soon. Catch you guys next time.